Welcome to 31 Horror Toys in 31 Days. I'm going to be trying to review one toy per day throughout the month of October. So today we've got Mini Mates Alien Space Jockey set, which is kind of a play set. It's neat looking. You get a little figure and you get this little H.R. Geiger designed space jockey, kind of pilot seat, I guess. And it's really neat looking from what I can tell. The one that I picked up for $4, and the backing of it is just like falling off. So it's not too bad. This isn't a mint and card thing, so I'm not destroying the value or anything like that. But let's get them out of the package real quick and let's look at them. But first, I guess let's take a look at the back of the. I guess I don't really have to turn them around. Let's take a look at the packaging. There you go. Look, you got little eggs. That's nice. Flip it around, you get a look at Dallas there, both in helmet and out. And then you get a look at the little space jockey. Interesting thing is I see an egg on here, which I do not see in the package. I don't know if that's just saying that when you get the egg, that's what it's going to look like or whatever, but I have no idea. So let's crack them open real quick and take a look. And here we are out of the packaging. Honestly, it's a really cool set. I really dig this. I do have a few gripes, but first let's take a look at, let's go with Dallas, and then we'll take a look at what I consider the main reason to buy this set, the space jockey piece. So let's set that aside real quick, and let's take a look at Dallas. So off the bat, I'm going to say it's kind of hard to tell the accuracy because in the movie it's very grainy, almost black and white when they're walking around in their uniforms, but I do think this is pretty accurate, especially considering it's on a little mini-mate body. One thing I really dig, though, if you take off the helmet, I feel like the likeness of Tom Skerritt is actually, like, shockingly there. It's like, it looks quite a bit like him, despite the fact that it has no nose and it's on a, like, Minecraft-shaped head, so that's pretty cool. And the helmet, I really dig the helmet. It's see-through. You got the kind of like a really decent look into the face there, just about as much as you would see in the movie, I believe. And then the overall sculpt paint is actually, it's really, really well done. Like, look at that little close, intricate details, a little stitching on his clothing. Just a lot of attention going on there. So, and then when it comes to his accessories, we get this here, which I saw it in the movie. I saw that he had it in his holster, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. Is that supposed to be a gun? I would assume not, because they didn't use it throughout the movie. Is it a grapple weapon or something? Is this like... It's like some sort of an adventuring tool piece? I don't know. I don't 100% know. But it's really cool. He holds it in his hand pretty well, and he also comes with his flashlight, which I definitely remember them using in the movie, and I'd say it's pretty accurate. Not a whole lot of detail going on there since it's basically just a brick with a little white circle on it, but really neat. And then, so the pistol is supposed to be able to store in his holster here, which it's kind of hard to get in because of his arm. It's not so easy. It's kind of easier just to have it in his hand. Yeah, that's something where maybe off camera I could do it a lot better, but yeah, it doesn't want to go in. I'm sure someone's going to yell at me for not being able to fit that in on camera with like 5 seconds of prep. But really cool. Good to have in the hand. Let's take a look now at the set itself. Oh, we'll mention we get a little display piece there. And if we're going over articulation, he's got a fair amount of articulation. If you have any Mini-Mate figure, he basically has that articulation. It's just like basic shoulder, ball joint, hinged elbow, swivel wrist. We've got bending knees, full 360 feet, waist swivel, and of course, head is on a ball joint as well. So really good articulation, very stylized, obviously. So it's not going to work in like if you're trying to do that with 1/18 scale or something, or some mix in. They have a very stylized look, so it's not going to work with other toy lines really. And then here we have the beautiful jockey set. So a little bit of a rant here. Back when Prometheus came out, nothing pissed me off more than them trying to explain the jockeys, because I felt like the mystery was basically what made these guys cool. Showing that it's just a guy in a suit ruined it for me, because I always liked the idea that this is like a biomechanical creature designed basically to just be part of this big pilot weapon thing here. And I didn't like the idea that essentially all of this is just like so that an albino can slip into a costume and drive around. It's stupid, and personally, headcanon, those guys are like a different alien species altogether. But okay, mild rant over. This is a really nice design. It definitely has that Geiger biomechanical look all over. It does have stylization because this does look like a little mini-mate arm here. It looks articulated too, but it's not. There's no articulation on here. He does not get removed from here. This is just one solid piece. And solid it certainly is because this thing is heavy. Got some details there. 2016. Damn, that's a long time ago now. Beautiful little detail on the front. Overall, just really nicely sculpted. Biggest complaint I'd have of this is where his rib cage is. This should be exploded outward a little more, you know, because that's the whole thing. Dallas was up there, and he's like, "Oh, nothing punctured this. It came out of him. See, this rib cage is all poking out." But here, if you were to look in that and say that, you'd be like, I don't know about that, Dallas. Sounds like you're just making shit up. Anywho's, really cool design. I would definitely recommend this to someone who's just a space jockey fan in general, because this is a nice piece to set on your desk, basically. I will say, for Mini-Mates, though, it is definitely undersized, because this is supposed to be maybe 2 or 3 times bigger than this, because these space jockeys are supposed to be just, like, absolute monsters. But that's basically it. You know, that's all we got here. It's a decent set. We get really nice paint, really nice sculpt, and it's Mini-Mates. So if you're a fan of that stylized look, it's definitely for you. If you're not, you know, then it's a toss-up between whether you would like to have this as like a coffee table thing, or like put it on your work desk. And then, you know, if you're not into Mini-Mates and you got this guy around, you could still put him on display. Like if you're a fan of aliens or whatever, yeah, give it a try. Especially if you find him cheap. I don't know how much he retails for. I got my guy lucky, cheap, and that's the way I like it. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one.